How's it going, everyone? My name is Wadey, and welcome to Wadey's Weekly Mail. It's been a fucked up night. It really, really has. I am incredibly hungover, and everything, it's just so over. It is, it's so over. But I just wanted to come on here and just vent about my situation. Look, if I was some big balling YouTuber, I wouldn't really expect anyone to give a toss because, I'm a big YouTuber. I can probably just buy a small African warlord tribe and move on with my life and no one would be the wiser. But, thankfully I'm not. So, you guys have to hear me vent. Sucks for you. So, last night, I was talking to this girl. Now, I'm just going to preface this right now. When you say to a girl, look, I have feelings for you, would you like to go further? And they say no, move on. That should be your first thing. Okay, done, move on. Me, I've been trying to move on for 2 years. Yeah, so this girl, I asked her, I like you, yada yada. Let's, if you want to move forward, two years ago. 2 years ago. She said no, and I'm still here. It's fucked. It is fucked. And I have made attempts in the past where I've, blocked her and everything and moved on with my life. And it's been fine. It has been actually great. Great. It literally has been great. But I always get dragged back down. Why? Because I'm a sucker for love. And I guess this is a life lesson. If a girl says, I just want to stay friends, be like, yeah, sure, and then just leave. Unless you're really cool with being a friend to her, then sure, but for me, in my situation, I just can't. But this girl really does mean everything to me. I just want to preface that this girl does mean a whole lot to me, and I don't want to, and she said the same thing. It's just as, time goes on, and as we still talk, and then the years go by, the friendship foundation gets stronger, and it's even more riskier to move into a relationship. She even said if this year was the first year we started talking, it wouldn't even be that bad, and I was like, yeah, it wouldn't, it's just a fucked up situation, it really is, because one party wants to go forward and the other one doesn't, but it's just, move on. That's just it. Move the fuck on. She says she doesn't want a relationship. So instead of just staying and making things worse, not only for yourself, but for her as well, just be a man and move on. There's no reason to stick around hoping, because you don't want to make a pretty critical decision based on hope, and you don't want to wait either because, if I wait for this girl when she's ready, I'm going to be robbing myself of the time and experience of living my life. And over the course of, these 2 years, I've really never resonated the same with anyone. And it's just hard to know that, you'll never be the one that she eventually dates. And that is okay. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Don't, be like, oh, one day it will change. Because one day it fucking won't. One day it won't. And you're just going to be, you're going to be sitting there, you're going to be like 50. Oh, where'd all the time go? I spent all this time hung up on a girl. And as I'm heading into uni next year, it's going to get tough. And it's, the last thing I'm going to probably be worrying about is some girl. But it's fucked nonetheless because I'm just like, wow, this girl means everything to me. She's the first one that I've actually felt this way towards, and here I am still hurting myself 2 years later. There, obviously, like I said before, in the past, I have been attempts to move on, and they have been wildly successful, I would say. But I always get dragged down because I'm just like, look, I love this woman too much to just leave. And look, she loves me in a different way than I love her, first and foremost, but that isn't an excuse to be an idiot or an asshole about it. But it's just fucked. It really is fucked. And if anyone is in the same situation, all you have to do is move on. That's all you want to do is move on. Don't try and just stay out, stronghold, because then you'll be like me 2 years later, like, wow, I've just done all this for nothing. Like, I haven't reaped nor sowed anything successful. And it's heartbreaking. It really is. But, people say there are many more fish in the sea. And I just think that, once I move on, it's going to be nothing but sunshines and rainbows. But, look, I feel this way now, and I just know, instead of hope, I know I won't feel like this in the future. But it's been a tough couple of years, 2 years. I was originally meant to move on 2 years ago, and here I am now. But you are a victim of your own choices. What you decide to do and don't do have, crazy consequences for the future. And here you are 2 years later, still hung up on this girl. But at the end of the day, this is just all a learning lesson. I believe that, I'll take the experiences, the life lessons of this, and move on and be a better and stronger person. But it's fucked. Sorry. Jeez. Sorry. I think I'm losing my voice. But it's fucked up. Really is fucked up. And that's about it. So if the premise of this is just move the fuck on. Move on. You're going to meet so many fucking other people. You're going to meet so many other fucking people that, actually want to be with you. And sure, you could know this girl inside out and vice versa. The girl can know you inside out. But that doesn't mean you're made for each other. Because if you know her and you know yourself, you wouldn't make an actual properly good pair. Then, it's just never meant to be. And it's fucked, but that's just how it goes, and it's just life. It's literally just life, man. But we'll make it through. We fucking boss. And hopefully, hopefully, I know that I'll meet someone that will just knock me off my socks, and so will you guys if you're ever dealing with this. But premise, just move the fuck on. You're young. You have actual fucking life to live. And don't be hung up on someone that wouldn't, be hung up on you. Like, don't pour energy into someone that wouldn't give you the same energy back. So, that's it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys next week. It's been Wadey.